Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Sorry guys, I've been so MIA. If you follow me on Instagram, then you already know why. And if you don't, that means you need to follow me on Instagram. But anyway, today I'm getting into this pork chop video. You guys, my YouTube videos are not going to be snipped and cut because basically I need you guys to see everything. So I already cleaned my pork chops and I laid it on a cutting board with some paper towel and I spread them out, and I'm going to put some more paper towel on top. And you want to completely dry out your meat. If your meat is dry, it's going to be crispy. So you want to make sure all the moisture is out of your meat. So in this next clip, you guys are going to see me place the paper towel on top. You want to go ahead and press it down as hard as you can. It's good to have paper towel on the bottom so that you guys don't have to flip them over. You know, so as you're pushing down, one side is drying the other and the other side is getting dried also. So yeah, just go ahead and push it down. Take your time on this because you really want to get all the moisture out of that meat. Alright guys, so I went ahead and seasoned my pork chops. I went in with some black pepper, some Cajun seasoning, a little bit of seasonal, some Worcestershire sauce. Y'all know I don't know how to say that. And what else did I put in there? Some onion and garlic powder. But I also went in with 2 eggs and a little drizzle of mustard. That doesn't do anything to the seasoning. That's just what I use to coat my meat whenever I'm about to fry it. As you can see, I do not use exact measurements, so I'm so sorry, y'all. I just eyeball my seasoning as I go, but I will be sure to put all the seasonings that I use in the description box so you're not tapping through the video try to see what everything that I use. So it will be in there. Alright y'all, so after you put all your seasonings in there, you want to go ahead and give it a good mix. It took me a while because I had a lot of pork chops, but you guys are going to see that everything ends up being fully coated and everything gets some. Now you want to make sure you go ahead and put your oil on. I would say right before you season your chicken. I mean, not just chicken, y'all, pork chops. But you want to make sure that you have enough oil to cover the top of the pork chops. So yeah, go ahead and put that on. And I test my oil when I put a little flour in there, and once it starts bubbling, then I know that it's ready. Now, y'all, the way I grew up seeing it is my mama used to put all the meat in the bag with the flour and shake it up. If you want to go ahead and do it one by one, that's you, but I put all my meat in there and I shake it up. Yes, I make sure everything's fully coated because as I go on, I can just tap a little bit of flour on top of it. So it's completely up to you, but this is the way that I like to put my flour on my meat. All right, y'all, so I already tested my oil and I'm going to go ahead and start putting in my first couple pieces of pork chop. I only put about 3 pieces in here because, of course, you don't want to overcrowd your pan, and I let it fry for at least 10 minutes. If you don't feel comfortable waiting 10 minutes, you want to do it a little longer. Just make sure the internal temp is at 170 degrees because that's when it's well done. And yeah, I got this nice little golden color on top, and it was just gorgeous. Now you guys, even though I shook the bag, you can see everything is fully coated, And you want to make sure as you go along before you put it in the oil that you press down that flour in there. I'm going to show you guys a pork chop in a couple clips. It's going to show you these little right there. These are the little crust pockets. You see them, the little pockets of flour. It's not extra flour, it's the flour that's attached to the pork chop, and it's going to give you that nice crispy crunch like you see it right there. So yeah, as long as you press it in there, you're going to be completely fine. It's going to be so crispy. Now for the Chipotle mayo, all I used was some mayo. I used Duke's mayo and some Chipotle seasoning and half a lime. You guys, that Chipotle seasoning is spicy, so if you don't like that much spice, I use 1 tablespoon. If you want to use half a tablespoon, that's good for you. But it was spicy for me, and that's the way I wanted it. After that, I gave it a good mix, and y'all, that's literally it. I toasted some buns, put a little pickles on there, a little lettuce, and paired it with some tater sauce. That's literally it. This was short, simple, and to the point. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know I've been MIA, but I'm back. I took a well-needed break, and I promise you I have recipes lined up for you guys. Just stay tuned, continue supporting me, and I thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with a friend, and let me know if you tried my recipes. See you later. Bye.